Hi guys, I'm Dr. Varun and I'm pleased today to welcome my good friend Charlie from Authentic Mental Health. If you don't know his channel, he's set up a fantastic channel which is all about mental health and supporting those who have got mental health problems. It's got a whopping 92,000 subscribers at the moment, so he's on his road to 100,000 subscribers, and it's a privilege to have him here today, so thanks so much for joining us. So Charlie set up his channel Authentic Mental Health because he actually suffers from depression himself. So Charlie, how old were you when you realised that you actually had depression?
I was around the age of 14, 15, and I was in high school. I was just starting my GCSEs. And around that time at school, I didn't really have very many friends. I wasn't classed as like, you know, the groups, they have like cool kids and then the chavs and the goths, and I wasn't really labelled in any group. So after school, I wasn't really partaking in any activities, you know, where kids usually meet their friends and associate with their friends. I would go home and be on my own. So at school, kids wouldn't necessarily bully me, but on the playground at lunchtime or break time, I would be on my own. And some people, not everybody, because obviously not everybody bullies or makes fun of other people.
Of course.
But people would make sly comments as they were walking past me, like loner, and comments like this. And around that age, I started to notice, and other people started to notice, that I was excluding myself a lot from other people. Because when people make fun of you, you kind of label everybody the same, don't you?
Right.
As in the sense, I thought, well, if that person's making fun of me, I don't want to see other people because they might do the same thing.
Sure.
So, although I didn't have many friends, I kind of stopped myself and pushing myself from meeting new people and friends. And that's when people started to notice, including myself, that I was becoming depressed, or more and more depressed.
So that sounds like it'll resonate with a lot of people actually watching here. You know, the fact that you were bullied, and I think that's an obvious trigger for things like depression. So what did you do about it? What were your next steps?
Well, for the first 6 months, I didn't do anything about it. I bottled it up inside me. I didn't feel like I could talk about it. I didn't want my parents or the teachers to think like I was a failure, or I was doing it to get attention, or anything like this. And also, I felt if I mentioned something to teachers, the kids would pick on me worse. They might beat me up because they might feel like I've told on them, and they might get in trouble. But eventually what happened is it got to a point where I felt so lonely, and I would go home and I would cry pretty much, not every day, and I wouldn't cry myself to sleep, but I would get really upset about some of the things people would say during the day. That my mum started to notice that I'd locked myself in my room, and she could hear me sobbing, crying.
So your mum actually picked up on that at the time, so it was obvious enough for her even to pick up on it.
Yes, yeah. My mum came to me and said, "Is there something you want to talk about? Is everything okay?" And that's how I decided, well, with my mum, to get treatment. That's how it started. I didn't tell anybody first about how I was feeling. My mum noticed the signs, and then she came to me, and that's when I opened up to her.
It sounds like you've got a really supportive mum, so that's fantastic that actually came out in that way for you. Do you have any advice then for people that are watching that are scared perhaps about trying to open up about their feelings? Because it's obviously it's an intimidating situation, isn't it? So have you got any advice for anyone watching about how they might approach things? Yeah,
definitely. At first, and I know it's really scary, and you bottle things up. Everybody does it, you know. Don't label yourself, oh, I'm depressed, so only depressed people bottle things. Everybody does it. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some things you don't want to tell people.
Absolutely.
And you have secrets. Everybody has secrets.
Yeah.
However, when you finally open up and you let everything out and you tell it to someone else that you trust or love and think can help you, I promise you will feel better. Because not only your emotions have come out, you've told somebody else, so it becomes real. When you bottle things up, it's kind of like you mask it. You think, oh, it'll go away. It doesn't go away. If anything, bottling your emotions and feelings up it becomes worse. And I noticed that. So when I was bottling my feelings and emotions up, I was becoming more and more depressed.
Right.
And I would lock myself in my room for longer and longer, and I wouldn't go out even if it was a sunny day. As soon as I told my mum, because obviously everybody loves their mum and trusts their mum, I felt like there was a light bulb switched on in my head, as in the sense that I've told someone now, let's go and get the help that everybody deserves, because everybody deserves help, don't they?
Of course.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you are in the world, what age, everybody deserves help. And that was the turning point for me, opening up. So I know it's scary, trust me, I know it's very, very scary, but you can open up, you can overcome how you feel, and you will get help. And help is the best thing you can do.
That is absolutely fantastic advice. Thank you so much, Charlie, for joining us, and thank you for being so open about your feelings and your experiences.
It's okay, yeah.
Please, guys, smash the like button and leave some comments down below about your experiences with depression, and obviously comment us about how you found Charlie's experiences resonating with you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Dr. Varun, and obviously find Charlie's channel as well. I'll leave the link in the description below for Authentic Mental Health. But in the meantime, I'll see you soon for more videos about anything to do with mental health. Thanks for joining us.
Take care.